What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage, and today I'm out and about and trying to get some stuff done, trying to get back on schedule. And the next thing I have to do, I had to do some shopping here at Albertsons. I'm about to pop out to go get this addressed and nice little ball fade and get my hair back on point. But I want to talk today about some of the news that was made yesterday concerning Tony Stewart and Ram. And I kind of hinted at this a while back, and this also goes to, like, I might be privy to a lot of stuff, but I don't also just leak all the information that I'm privy to or no. We're going to talk a little bit about that more right after this. So guys, welcome on back to TK's Garage. Before I get into today's video, I do have to talk about the giveaway opportunity that's going on currently on the channel between the Ram TRX and the Challenger Srt through Still Lit Lighting Solutions. They do have that multi-entry where you can enter for both vehicles at 1,000x entries up. Yesterday, there was like 40 or something left out of the 250. There's 12. At the time of me recording this video, and it's 2:45 on a Wednesday afternoon. So this will probably be one of the first videos you guys see today. But anyways, that is up. If you want to get entered in on it, you can go over to tk'sgarage.bigcartel.com and get positioned in for your opportunity to win one or both of those vehicles. Anyways, so let's go ahead and get into the video. So Roadkill Nights, I get to go out to that. Butter has me come out. We get to finesse our ways into this event. And it was funny because the shock on not just Tim Kaniska's faces, but some of the security people that work at Stellantis that we were on site was hilarious. But Tim was he was an awesome host. Like, he had us come up. We were up on the grandstands, which pitched off all the rest of the regular media, which I thought was fucking hilarious, by the way. And we had a blast, man. I had an absolute blast. I got a better understanding of where they were coming from. And while I'm sitting in the VIP trailer, Tim is having a conversation with none other than Tony Stewart. Now, Tim did not know I was there. His back was to me. I was in there. I was enjoying a very crispy, wonderful cold beverage that may or may not have had something else in it, in a glass bottle. And I was sitting there, and I'm hearing everything. And Tim is talking to him about coming back and driving a car for Stellantis, and they're basically talking about Ram, talking about Daytona, and Tim, Smoke, aka Tony Stewart, was like, yeah, he'd be open into it. He already works with Mopar, with Dodge in NHRA. Why not come back? And so I sat on that for a long time. I didn't just drop that out. I could have did a video like, yo, Tony Stewart's coming back for Ram for NASCAR. No. Everything, how do I say this, man? And I know some people get mad when I also hold stuff back, but everything ain't for everybody. You get what I'm saying? Like, there's some things you come across and you learn that you don't have to put out. And it's the same thing with some of the stuff I've seen with the Hellcats here recently. Because yes, while I know a lot about what could be coming with that Charger in terms of the horsepower numbers and all of that, some of the information that I get could also put people's jobs at risk. And I'm not trying to cost anybody their job, all right? It's not rocket science. I know how their security guys work. Information on certain things are only going to come from certain places. So I have to be careful in what I talk about there. I can hint to stuff. I can talk about stuff. But I also don't want to get anybody to lose their career or their job because they're a fan or they like what I do and they want the world to know about X, Y, and Z with the Charger. You get what I'm saying? That said, let's talk about Smoke coming back. Let's talk about Tony Stewart coming back. I think Tony Stewart's going to come back and drive this Ram truck at Daytona, and I think he's going to dominate. I think Stellantis, I think Ram, I think Tim Kaniska is going to put so much money behind this race team, especially with what they're doing with the TV show for the free agent spot. on Fox Sports. By the way, if you I highly recommend you go look at it, and shout out to Nick and their PR people that have reached out to us about this too. But I think that this is absolutely positive. Now, do I think I don't know if Tony's going to drive for the whole season for them. Probably not. But to come back to Daytona, right, to compete in a truck that I know is going to compete. They're not coming back to be like, hey, look, we're back. No. They're coming back to be like, hey, foot on your neck, buy Toyota, buy GM, buy Ford, and win. And I think that that's going to happen. Otherwise, Tony Stewart is not signing up for this program unless they really have an opportunity to win, and I think they do. I think, not only do I think they're going to win, I think they're going to dominate. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, stay petty, my friends.